Well, Yasaba, if you bibi ho.
There were honest say ya hwefo nkoso anhwe Adom TV.
Okay.
Na Adanse travel and tour. Say ebisa question ba ko mienu na utwa na ne waka ho na ko Dubai.
Okay. Yeah, je na hihye mu no. Yeah, bebu se wasem.
Ensemfo.
Enti utimi yi asem na no.
Utimi yi asem.
And say wo hwe bedwam pa o.
Not only Badwam mpo ba Adom TV.
Okay.
Ye programs ni nyina utwa Dubai wo ko free. Free o, wo ko free. Ba say also per vacation be agesi mo nso dia na ne e wabeka Adanse travel and tour ho. Ne nyina yakọ Dubai ne yakọ Kenya. Sa giraffe ubetimi odidi won semu. Oh wow. Experience go so man. Nipa obra wutumi kọ na akọji bi. O price na na ye o mo wanwa.
Em na say bu fisem de o kan na. O tu kwa che na me de ne tu kwa na o titi Ghana sa. O mere. O me uni ko kawie na me say. Me go visits. Until no why class over first class at them.
Confidence so buy no na akwantu
yeah,
but Adanse travels na any that so ahobambo wo say ne bibia wo
ba me aka me try aka me down sa from A to Z
ntia so
because se bibia no fasa aka nyina wo be twa wa no
bibia wo be twa ne de wo ko free
no sense bisa no be twa twa de a wo dem 8,000 free
no
8,000 baby pedi deeper padi wani
sa wo
ayi from Drive Center no almost saw baby enam no mo dit say aduane
wow
ye de number man kanka oh nika
chalo to fa kwante wa de
me no de a aka me koso ahwe na pa na metwa na me se no
na question no so nya din so
de
wo TV so a nti am say ye make up parties
nim de Lizzy crowd
am say Lizzy person ko Dubai wo baji hapo na hese ye frɛ ya ye bi lights na ese Lizzy atwa no
Lizzy man na
na limited dates 8 to 9 ho aye hanti am say from 9 to 16th
okay
mo nyina space wo ho ni na ye August nti 8,000 utria bibia ye free covid ho hyehyɛ no nso straight
o kɔ ne obanyina awu
saa no wonnamu bibia
ni gidie ye wad
just a one obepa bia to bottom so obekɔ be shopping kakra
ko Dubai wonya shopping koto ayi jalabia edi sala ya she
ye be kɔ desert no so ho ne kwa me Eugene kwa cruise I like
safari
they can Razak nyanko wo ko wie wo
oh Razak don't come Razak can come so some birthday messages to get you through my check my birthday messages na then go for Kasibon happy birthday to our lovely daughter Suleiman Adomamandi do that for him Oko School or Ancilla Preparatory School tema we wish you all the best and God's protection way free honorable Sule Bobo and Nere Edu say Bafo Philomena, not friend sister. So happy birthday and comma a year in your dinner order and day. So that's it. Maybe also a birthday buma. If your birthday buma, a birthday buma.
I have one
now would be a
okay. So well, some bevel video so happen to me and yet didn't come and say like a facas bona. Come be a dog come so ne de be ukwada. Come be a dog come quickly. A friend for baby, 0302 211 701
0302 211 701 702 703 704
okay so this should be mine
0302 211 701 702 703 704 your number no ye nim koma kakra na ya femo too much me hu so ma ba Facebook but comment na ma ba wa ba wo share live or Adom TV Facebook no yankopon show o shira papa ya da mase bebre ye ni some too much say ya shori ana mo so sorry nya mi shira mo sa na ese questions mu twama ye so ahomache nya bete ti so shori na be kan ye ho Facebook a sa quality opportunity bi ba say ya mo sa na ye hia mo ti nya mi shira mo phone lines na bie ye ni nkomo kakra for headlines bra o mind na aba ho so
okay so na dromo onipa den che okay
good morning.
Now okay?
Good morning.
Okay, we ga o trouble good morning. Okay?
Mingabu.
Now baby in talk bo.
Edu kasa so na frastre.
Now baby you.
Mama Nasser.
I'm back with you.
Danyame to sat there and me pemu program the papa. It's Danyame Pompom who buy.
Amen.
And baby, I'm buy a screen so much.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. That's it. Mr. Kumabaso.
Koswe.
Mr. Kumano pay ya mwache dase.
Yeah,
that's papa. Nyankopon adom ye ho ye. Ya te wonkan so de enim se nyame adom ne abusua ne ho ye.
Sabre Nyankopon ahwe bia so masala ya ba betie die. Udi usko unisko. Nyame ama abetonti aseda ne de manya.
Sa na frefri hin papa.
Metika so abatisi amene wo kasa tribrikum.
Ukwachi yo.
Chipa.
That's it. And yeah, for headlines bre.
The America ama omanga na ye nyina ya tene se. Adwenya ekuta onipa bia ho hiama onipa foforo. Enti se ukuta adwempa, bomodi ase obetumi di adwempa no so na oman no bi so nya osompa so. Na mpebebre omanga na ye ta trans se obi na yenya no sompa so. Na nye sa na Yankopon bo no. Efise onipa bia obotan Yankopon de soma no ba afi so. Enti ye hye no so na yenye mo aboa ye ho na oman no pa na tumba panfra. Aka mi aka choma.
That's papa. That's it. Me mfa appears to be ni.
Oh, ubetwa fan. Obia dwin, yeah, obia dwin.
Yeah, me dia papa e bebo.
Yeah.
E betia obi. Say ya dwen papa nso e bebo.
Wow.
Appears stadium ye mo akwa
Damo.
Yes, sir.
Damo, I love you.
I love you too. Boy, yeah.
For Rosalinda.
Wajo so.
Go to a barn warfare. We go to mine and you feel on warfare.
That's yeah.
But can you answer mine in the team? It was a Michiano. Me have nice, no. But we are more fun cherry come. I'm not sure about my wife. Feeling at the moment.
What's your
the only say, me fuck about Antony, Dimo, a film and Quatamaku money shows. At the Atumanim say, and to Ghana Mampany, Mamma say. Ni dobani ni sikeni kesi kwa basa antinia we a complex kwa Japan multimedia ene akosi chum entokwa ane entokwa asama ka to boso hela kesi se mumra bonti mumpia bonti multimedia mpia bonti za so wode ato boso no eni boni ko de ato boso mumra bonti ne hu se enye hu na aka mo na za busuro kele Japan da ba di mpia bonti de na se entokwa we ri anasa asemu
okay let's I mean, you want to quickly wash up on so any kind quickly allow for the kind of letter akoto monte so ofia yem pay for sa the krata akọ mia ehia nyina otikoko so kan Central Minister National Security Parliament and nam so kwa na ni san common copy of privileges the SSE to animanim ya no obehwe multimedia dwekuna ne kore ne se eya de a ye nyina yenim ni CP akase san sem akoso nyina fa multimedia ho no no kure enye den enim enti once ya tro krata icon ese se yedi mmara so enti yenkan ko share obati yenkan ebra mmara sha se eye adwuma enti simple no
ba mamenchia Facebook fo ni bia ba mamenye Godwin Fojo share live o Kasoa Iron City yada Samuel Bedu wo Asin Fosu en wo share yada Sergio Sadixon en so share Kumase Krofo Nyamishra Thomas Afari en so Sehwi Debiso en Mel Kwabna Boaten ya ye audio ni yada Emmanuel Ata wo Dubai ye be share ho yada se en Robert en so ha Mavis Sechi Scandi Golson wo ha Franka Moa yada mwase piaga ewa ha Daniel Coleman ewa hafu Kenya se number 2 ha Jericho Godwin Fojo se naniji hu yada si Shraba Ishmael Kwesen good morning Adom TV ya shamo live wo Cote d'Ivoire mo nyamishra nidin the pastor in Shraba Ishmael Kwesen yada mwase papa pa nti yebekọ mudie ni nyina no yetena se biemu a yebekenkai yada mwase yekofa kase no no see about this mama me mamu nyina chen me mu akwa abade ba Adom TV kase so wukoda no pen samwasie na braso se ye de bro sa Adom TV kase ensam ne do so ne obetie wo mu bi eni nipa ba akodi ahwere ne nkwa ofofro nso epra ye bekọ ho na yakwa akohwe de ekoso ene ye bekọ Kumase asantemantam mu dwakase mu evisetumanto so bo akoso eno no nsem bi na no pen me de bro sa Adom TV kase Facebook/Adom TV Kasia no ewo ho me amesom mo medin afia amankwa tamaklo nya bre ni diem ne tie se de nsem no nkyeremu ankasa ete enipa baako de wato na nanom nsedo am ofofro nso apura ewa aboabo number 2 brono bi ewo askwaremampon ewa santemantemo enra afofie dai ase de wafri mu no enyamfie dunsia ne din de Gafaru Kasim ena de wapura no nso de yenya no edin emunchire mu Adom TV kase edeba.
Also, where it everybody, when you read the house now, you see what is going on there. So we'll just tell them that once we are here, we are we come and finalize everything. So that's why we're here.
Sibia Ibia go Yaji Sami because we say that this animal will be can paying for us say children Ramanakosu Sabaya Ibi Chimiana say Ibidi Sala Nevi Tias and Bonnie. We are very
Orabia wo hwe sare na wo si eda hofa ni fie be fie aduasa enan kwabena baba na ababeto dwo obi a wo ye galamse yi ebie nano Western North region Sahwi Dwaboso lorry station wo yenkohwe a beme ewu eda ho de nam so adi wo ne ba ye ne manimi ye nyem nchiremo na mom de course no Adom TV kase ne mpanifo yi edi
hwe na no ntiapo omoja no de tena ho na be 30 minutes time ena omo GPRT fo no ya bebo mamane se papa na wu nti omo so omo bebo police amane ama yesuma police fo no bi ma omo koye no na oda ho nti omo rashe no e de no ko Dwaboso government hospital ho na doctor fo hwe na omo se no krese wawu yebo modia say yebusa na chi ye hwe ne niema mu okuta bags mienu ena ID card ba ko nso ka ho a kwabena baba bi nso edin ewo so na ne phone nso ewo ho numbers ewo phone so ya fresa but up till now yenyanya busia ni bia nti ye dia munu ato Dwaboso government hospital mortuary a yegusu a yesrese adofo na obi a onim no omumwaye na yentumi hu na busiafo akwa no wo hwe a numbers bi a yehu ye nipa be 4 or 5 ofre we a osi o menim no menena ye galamse wo takwa o menena ye galamse wo amoya nanso omunyina se omunim na busiafo
Mamenkwa Asante Mantam no mu na tomatoes bo eyade a akosoro ewa Asante Mantam mu wonchemu ohamunchemu be 400% de bosomi du mienu imu no akosoro ewo ho na wose aka ho bia ma na edwadie tichi wo tomatoes ho no enkoyie hira efa ma no bofo kɔ ho ene edwadefo bi edi nkomo
30 mil bin sida 30 mil yi nso emunya mpacha yanko a yeyi anso na ye ka ebi abayi be na 9 eti adwuma no emwa last year sam na ni ato no 1.5 adaka keto no kasi na akwaso 3 million enso afin to seketo akra ye to 9 million kasi no 13 million ebro so this a bucket we so 60 cities we 20 cities we 50 cities in bakoni sika esen no abeton to sisa
Sabaya nampre wanyi sen be brase ewa brase bu kwaman kase mensimu wonfinfin mantemu no Rural Street Team one more ede enchechere dwumedie bi ama emmebu no na wodwumedie no asere no ohino wa abura odunkwa na asokwa kwadwe ya wotoso mienu ede afutuo ema wo mo senne ntete ya wo onyen wonfanya dwuma sense wo mo bebu aketema konkofo aman so akobre
times obi wo sua adwuma but the way ne master be say atia no na wa bon dodo na life it say na say dey o tie no wo ba ha wo da dodo ne nyina no ade a mehia wo wiase nyina ya abotre ewiase se wanya abotre a wontimi ye bibia ma ne ye semester masters no a onkwala esua adwuma wo mo ho nse se omo nhwe se dane de nyina omo de odo kroye akrokro na ade betima kire ma emabru ne nyina no wo matimi esua adwuma ewiase e wo ho no obi biara no a wabon obi wa na adwuma wo sua no anye adwuma onyankopon de ma no
ya konsam foforo emu na adom kase ene ye di dwuma foforo bi asie ni so ya adadafo mrahwebedwafo adadafo no yakwa won chen ni won di enkomo hwe ene ya won mo enim mrahwebedwafie mu nyuma ahodo bi a won mo eye kwechew ye kwan ene kane mrahwebedwani a no wo Ablekuma Central Ebenezer Gilbert ni na neti edi nkomo afa ho
Miaka, and I've been saying this. I was the 5th member of parliament on the ticket of the, not MPP, but I made the 5th member of parliament since I back constitutional rule, and I made back 2016. And I've been challenging the living members of parliament in Ablekuma Central. That maybe 4 years, or the Chinese 8 years, Victor Kulu not in the 10 years. What I did in 4 years, none of them were able to do it within their 8 years and 10 years. In terms of development, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of education, in terms of health, anything. Ube to me aboso, as I say, fine, mention me but say what to me lobby wa pushy and execute those projects now. The two of them, mini omut now say debate. Na obianche on 20 project or no buyer for 8 years, for 10 years, enemy 4 years no. Young fan cartoons say anymore. There's no way they can get closer.
Mami nyina no so na Adom TV Badwam kase no memfansi ha medi afia mankwata makulagude monsam Professor Ike Wallace to aso afisam wo ho mpensem mu wo ho yekọ na dwumadi aka ato aso.
Afin training and fanchile Ghana komum dia chanosoma me say members of parliament ye kan MP na se mahwebedwafo a won so atime de hyehyɛ so kwatia saba omu propose a private members bill say be bitia saboa na hooliganism etuatu asema ya ne piemu agopoma so no ye timi eketeli no
emrahwebedwafo bi omu wo my Ghana mu ha aka omu ho abomu a omu de omu nsema akwakoto speaker nim na anu a omu gina simpie so ya no omu kasa emrahwebedwafie ho no menteme ho asene etuatu asema ekoso ewo my Ghana yebo mu no anu na koto apono so wo mo se egu yagudie ne ho fi afi ya titi ni pantem nti wo mo kwan nto wonom se na ebe ya wa ebe chew se udi nsemone wagopama bia so no emrane ne ubedi na mrahwebedwani ono wo serve ton kobna mensan wo yome ese omanfo mo de tutu asem kwa agopama so no omo na wo se yete omo so atua.
It is important that we adopt tougher punishments such as banning perpetrators for life and where necessary, long-term imprisonment and hefty fines to serve as deterrents to others. Mr. Speaker, I concede that hooliganism may not be completely eradicated in any immediate time. Nonetheless, we can do something to reduce such occurrences. I therefore suggest that there should be a private members' bill to address football offences and disorders, safety of sports grounds, sporting events, control of alcohol, etc., to keep hooligans far from the game.
Namrahwebedwani ono wo Sonyane East kwasi amaya okyereme nso se omanfo kodi nsemone wagopama so de nanso omo ayi omo so munyina kense ne finfin to ayerem ya efrom referee nso ebi ndi omo huni nti agudie ne bekoso a omo ehye ntade tuntum ne gina kense ne finfin no omo so ndi ne kure.
Barring the fact that supporters will want to see their teams win. And therefore, if they are not winning, they become angry and frustrated and probably do certain untoward things. We should, as a matter of fact, also advise, counsel match officials to do what is right. Whilst you caution the cat from pouncing on the fish, you also advise the fish not to give a bad audio to attract the cat.
Na Deputy Minority Whip Ahmed Ibrahim so dina no tumu a wo kire se GF no aye krado so obetu atutu asem ase e my Ghana ball mu a omfa nchekire ahodo no mu akwan mu na omanfo nsua de na e ball no animu na ho.
So as a nation, if you want to go back to our glory days, where Ghana used to be a football country, where we used to win trophies, where players used to hold on the ball and we go to the stadium to watch them, Mr. Speaker, we must train the referees as well. Because I can say that all the football hooliganism that we talk about are emerging out of poor officiating.
Nti mrashebiyafo anate some de omonkomo 18 saba fa hooliganism to asema ya tapie mu ya group maso no omugidi pa se yetu ntatiafo no na ye de asikyire nso esiye se bebetua sabo a me nyina yasum adwen ewkroma ye de ani kyerɛ Ghana Football Association twene tiafen se GFA fo anso akache a owura Dr. Randy Abi ono anakpando out of Lions the pride of Igbe the Boboleji boys Bobuko no ene de omo division 1 omugo so ehoro so sebe adakwama bia no ombetia be PM e L division no na ukọ executive council of the Ghana Football Association so a na papa yi eka ho bia omoboa ema niama etia koyi ode nkomo kakra aba ni na se nanu ada akensi ba kwetua ba so e wa Ashanti Gold for akache Obuaslen Clean Sports Stadium e ko ba se kwando out of Tima omudi ni Ashanti Gold Football Club omuni Interlies editing time so a ye PM na nya nika amafo chese match fixing any 20 PM a amafo twa tacha 70 8 di bebrebe e wo sa akensi kesi 20 to dwanim wo susu se fisa bre ko de omu sinkunya ni apesa nkomo no ne puma sibere sebe a ebeyi e de afi agudie nim kra.
For me, no, although I make us say a unfortunate, you know, it also presents us an opportunity to demonstrate, say, we are willing and have the capacity to deal with this issue. And that is why we must take up this thing which I see as an opportunity for us and utilize it very, very well. How we deal with this matter will go a long way in giving an assurance to the corporate world, to, in fact, the entire country, said the FA is really interested and capable, working with other stakeholders to ensure, say, we deal with these issues. Because as for some day, it will come. But you see, how you deal with them always goes in your favor or goes against you. How people see you, perceive you, dealing with it. That's why I said, say, if we decide to just deal with the Interlies and Ash Gold now, it will not serve any purpose. It won't serve any purpose. It will just create the impression that we are nitpicking. But if we take advantage of this, which is what we are going to do, to try and go into all the allegations that have been made, give all those who say that they have information for us the opportunity to help us to deal with this issue, it could become an advantage for us. It might be unfair to, let's say, Hearts of Oak, if in all the matches they played, there was nothing like this. And so far, in the allegations I've heard, I have not heard anything about a game involving Hearts of Oak. So if you look at it from who's won the league, it might be unfair. But you see, if you look at it from the point of view of the competition, you have a competition. There are allegations of match fixing in that competition. It taints the competition. What did I mention? It taints the competition. Yes, we have a winner. We have top 4. We have relegated teams. That's it. There is no evidence to suggest, say, those positions were not without merit. But you cannot also run away from the fact, say, there are serious allegations of match fixing. And match fixing goes against the integrity of a competition. And that is why we must go deep into this issue. And if they are culprits and we find them, we deal with them. So let the GFA deal with it with its football laws, from CAF to FIFA to GFA rules, and let the police also deal with the criminal aspects of it.
But the Feni entry mo has full for Kachedia, one coach and Dine Samuel Bodu, Emra Umitimaji 2020-2021 Premier League in this year themselves no. Wakan Komobi Ediache in Central for and Asimni.
League I ball my Ghana Muawi and Cheno, House of Folk, and Wapaja Kruya, and Wabuano, and a CAF Champions League no. Woko see a kind of hobby. A fin pinu, any young crown, Echo see a fin pinu, near do, any a break, Chatua, Bobo Quidi or Monitor Africa. And also a quadri woman sem. It's Abre run it near day, some more board, or an eddy Bobo anymore. Almost anti your money better CAF Champions League movie. As was share, now better papa is war, and also was to be Munabem. The washer any moon is a Abraba Puma Quemu. None more de Nante and a Badwam Ghana Legano, Washemukina, na Champions League Basono, or born a home.
I hope so. It will be my first time, and there's always a first time, right? So we will try our maximum best say yenso ebetimi akọ ba kakra make I say people shouldn't underrate this player say bi am say omu ni edin omu ye nkola no they can ni nyina gina ye nyina hen so say the media na yenso ebesi amman nkola na hu say they can do it, they are somebody, they are like other players out there, and the management and the supporters some bit much cheer up. Mistakes are bound to happen. If you are so be no bit much on your mistake, but enter and repeatedly and a good. Until we will do our best and push the team. Say African Air Convention, Yankugu Ghana and Nimasi.
Internet and ya EPMO and the Afa coach Samuel Bodu of House of Folk home Emra Omoje 2020-2021 Ghana Premier League no. Yanko Fakachia, Omotos Munudie, na Oko League log no so dia na 57 points and 34 games and omutinating time so ni nechi na ko for say womo emfi se benyado jana bone e wo dwumadi amuguso edimu emum no awurusie ana supporters no AD.
Womo toso minu Ghana League ni mu de nanso asante kotokochite afo no ball players na baso a anya agro womo kire se akensi ahodo mu sie nyina ba kokora ni wonu mu wo mu sie e wo mu fie wo babayara nti se season ni bekwa wiye na 150,000 Ghana cedis obaje ahye wata so no nya de da fom nanso womo mo mutirimu nya womo de womo hwe ni mu ene se CAF Confederation Cup no ombesande womo ni a kire honom na wo de oni be kire honom a aje se waje MTN FA Cup no ne santi na wo twe wiye omo bobo ho a omo no brekum Chelsea boboko no de babom de omo kache players na ne se womo ni nkunim na no beboa wonom na botaisi omo no sisi ombekọ Africa no abamu.
Nti yemfi kotoko chita fo no na afeni emde pamanum kra na masoye so no Hazakes ladies emano omobobo bruta na ohwesana nema esie kwa na ese CAF mpanyfo adikan ede CAF Champions League emano edition no atiaba Hazakes ladies na nano ada normalization committee o makensi omboy no omudi munkunim eno achi kwa Saudi League 18 certain times so Ghana share so ano obi eno ho timi Hazakes ladies omutwumadi a omodimu na nka so omutimi kopie mu Cote d'Ivoire na omde akensi kesi 18 quarter times na so mpanyfo twentwen so kakra bi esanse na omototo ne mayi me na okasa di Hazakes ladies omudu abrem awobhwe anim se ame adom na so mkopia kesi mu a obi obebie ne 9 bia no omudi bewrem se surudu
na wotwe wiye na CAF Champions League emaya ne de no ehwase na wo se de ade ho yi mu akansi bi de pem so na boboku obebo ne ho modene no wakogina mu bi na wotwe mi no atwa mu no ne mpenifo tu akansi de sheda omo hwe ne mu se dwira abusumi ne de toso aduonu nan omo san gina go pama so na emaya yi adi agro Ghana oboboku a ne tin de Hazakes ladies ene ekogina na anamu emaya guso omo prampram esesi omo na omo hwe ne mu ese fiada omo twefre oman mu ha akopie Cote d'Ivoire na kansi yi omakogina mu bi
mejina Hazakes ladies nkomo so na mede wasia na emrepem no yasa ne nkoma hodo aka wachiri wa Ghana agudie message a obetien share radio so asempa 94.7 FM nkomo no bibiri na e wa agudie mo ebetien sapiem ho kwasi walanyo walas agudie catch back up na bidie of course evidence based presentation itmejao erade ntena ma onya okese enyufu bibia ne da so ni emfa nko bibia ene da so the act of being a good guest is to know to say goodbye.
Me motion ra sorry dem also Bashar Christ asumdie enkan asema me beka nyamia wa ho nyamia Royal Chapel me chiama no pay na GR ehe wedding a course no o ma share hu se entimi nkoba ne se krom we ya mu obi ntimi nya wedding enya $1 million na mokra medwe mo ho kra ya metimi dwe mo ho a me si na GR no wa woda no so be ware no bi be che $1 million ka beji ade no enka de oda GR anu ka be ware say no bi che $1 million enka beji gift tax na mi bisa say enka wa obetua sa gift tax no ka betua ho antina na obisa sofo no anyway nya hwe so se men kan che say your faith ye gidie check say enimu be gidie sampedu akwa sorry na oya ade wo ho na sofo bo afa na mpedu akoma ne nsa so se mema $100,000 na afi sofo na dainika nti we na sam kranche I ankra etremu si notice to obtain information nti no madaroma we dem amon kenkan ai we say ni free ade no enye yi letter no ade I should anye clear wa hasa nti madaro manka wa kenkan efa mame kakra aha one GRE letter head and dash ho no eno ni mark ni nye Esther Sandy handwriting GRE eno na ewo ho no gbaya omucha na adromo crunchy ankra dear madam koma omusa ja space omusa ba down dear madam na say address it twice eti GRE letter ni nie yadam ase yakan yasom na osofo Sam Kranchan Kransu Chima ono do ye man of transparency o kanokre on fashion sie o na asoro ho ntino o chiremu die wom oso pachwadar ma bekasa
presentation was made with a dummy check, a huge one with a huge amount of money, $1 million US. And it was presented by my daughter's friends in a group called Second Generation, popularly known as 2G. The Second Generation are a group of youth, young professionals. They've just finished school, they've just started working, and they belong to the Second Generation, the 2G group of women who are under Royal Ladies Ministry here in Royal House Chapel. They presented the dummy check of $1 million to their friend. I think during the presentation I had even gone home because I was tired. These young people, if you follow them, you could break down. Unfortunately, some people did not catch the idea of the presentation. They thought it was real money that was presented. And then quickly, they turned the headlines. Sam Kranchan gives to his daughter, who got wedded, $1 million US, and the thing went boom viral. I thank God that they are prophesying that one day I'll give to my children millions of dollars. I bless God. Let's give God. Sometimes when you hear people saying these things, you need to have information and you need to know what to say and you need to answer them because here there is transparency and there's nothing we hide. So the check was a faith check, not real check. Faith. F-A-I-T-H. These young people are saying one day they believe God that on occasions like this, they will be able to present a check of $1 million US. That's the statement that they are making. So as I stand here right now, I am being very careful how to choose my words because number one, I do not, as a father and as a prophet, I do not want to cancel the faith, the zeal, the enthusiasm of those young people to say that they were joking or it was for fun. If you notice, I've never used the word fun. I've never used the word fake. I've never used the word joke because what they may be joking about, what you think is.
It's when we are there who ask no ye na nadoye e wo honom da momon se mam papa. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Eti GRE mun sempa ntremu ni nie we do we say abo Adom TV so ntine eko mo amahu bai na akwa de mo hu dada. Eti maba wa youth na mo ka mo hu bo mu e ma sa 1 million out of gidie na mo ye no. Me yimpa yese nyankopon enhwe nyama mo ate mo amokeka bo mu ogidie mu no de do akoma so bia wa nya 1 million no kwa nyame ma mu fa. It is well with your soul. Amen. Yeda mo ase.
Me watching efisem koma twetwe edru so enti esese otumitena se ye efise yetena se wo efisem so se ye na bibia ekoso wo fiefie mu bia ne wabrabo nim no ehon komodie mre na aso enti ye ba bedi nkomo anopa me ne Dr. Chematin Alankash Junior na eba bedi nkomo se wonya tene din sa na ye C4C ehon komo twetwe eba ne sanso de a na ye wapomuden ho nsem na C4C no wo to apomuden nsem de ama no nye nonko ononko ani ayasa bia mate se wo mo wapomuden no na wo sa boa fantitiem na date kra no waba benya ne seso dokotani e wo fie so you selfless pa o you selfless etimi ne baba bedi enkomo tie ni ye na fa wo de afrim na entime emwo se opese wanim toso wo bra wo twi makeup a eye Notes Cosmetics wada roma ena wo mo ma me bia ya no pe antilizi wode atwi manim adrodro me a me de TV so eye ofei enti de bia betufo se ope makeup wo ye obi a ope makeup dia product no Notes Cosmetics enkonkoto ba ko ni bi na esia kromu a wa me hurehura ye ekro bi ehurehura ye no ya bo hu ne nam dada so hu ti me ye wani bibi ehurehura Notes Cosmetics me do ma se so mama me bi ma me de esiesim hu Dr. Chama Tempa Chamache
onye ma me da se
na pomo e
nyame adom
ma efo nyina ho ye
obia ho ye
na ma efo no nkramofo nim
nkramofo wo mo pa
na ma nto mo nkam ana mo se ene
mo se ende o de ende
ya no ma mo bia ni na me hwe okwan
ane But see, I'm a chire me on the junior Lancash, no. Last week, me copy a baby, mammy, what chire me. See, they be a no TV show, not just a woo sika. And he said, Junior Lancash, and they say, Mempesa didn't be.
And see, if we took some more, we want say, more, there be a moo be.
But I ain't sure.
Nation now, what can they?
Who need be Nasa, who knew how Cadenia say, woo, not just say, and I'm quite sober.
Then the other now pudding na nam kwan so ma o.
Say first na me yen negative spirit, but see na nyame ka kire me say means and change to material.
Ye da nyame ase. Ye da nyame hoho kronkra so say o de positive emuaya ba. Enti mu a well, say they wa kan ntimi de see a. Enti ora lanche manten senior
junior
senior. Senior manache say o bre.
O bre de obre pa obre. Obrepa.
That time part of me watching you.
I'm that's it.
Mr. Yen say your comedy na say C4C Homeopathic Hospital and Krabata na nyame adom asetra na etrete say na ya kra kobie.
Seshi also Western North.
Okay.
Opposite Sako their filling station. Say nyame ne boafo building no nti say about Western North region one of the new region you create already na 10 regions no na you were all the 10 regions and so na you the new regions no and out of the 6 na beka ho no nyame adom no yenya Western North region Seshi also at the account C4C homeopathy branches no na adefo from you bi na ye de abepie mu adwoada na belande research bi a yaye na yekunya ehu machine na aboa ye senia ye behu yare faribai sebia unso bi ba na bia metie me honam anase okra diagnosis se bia or cancer kokram yare anase adwemu yaye research kore hu se bebri ewo adwemu problem especially no ba adwen na ya chemu miensa ba ko ye cerebrum ba ko so cerebellum and ba ko so ye brainstem na among it no the largest part of the brain no the cerebrum na cerebrum no control a lot of functions ye nipadua ni mu on the ability cross obo say untumi ntro na say untumi nkasa kra mpo that aspect in the control say odwen na adwen no entumi nsipin ontotua ni ntumi nko yie ni ade ina ni tutum say human problem bia was asisu bia no brain no control any aspect of your body abi obi ha you be can say unbearable pain what ya wo nipadua ni mo je ho anje it could be a menstrual way pain it could be a pain in the you can say in the chest and okokoso ebi also bia na wuyem akaw what results to a lot of near say painkillers near there daikloi wa wo bi near there it's like I know when you're relief, but na sign abba.
I said there was not in hot.
That is it.
Sure.
That is it.
Okay.
Into there's some peculiar electronic machine beer. Unza electronic because you shani pediani muniana enyina mahondin. There were 2 major nerves. I found parasympathetic nerves and sympathetic nerves. We know nerves are control your nipedia from within. Any wichi I no ekasa almost like yebeka say communication into machine no betumi aboa ne yehu adeko pote ya nti se yetumi hu saa no a eba saa no so a yesan eso ano na enche na ho atọ aha ena yehu ne fareba ni wie so se ano yenro ni na no yekoye ewo India abrochimemu brona ye friend New Delhi, that is the capital any Germany Castroy ehọ na sisi ano C4C eba yen C4C homeopathy a yenro no ye efiri injansan ye de beba no so na Food and Drugs Authority aje atumu intutumu say ya 100% complete and as a nro no kraba na ye sure na say nro no kra ye limited any case out the bebe bia no me personally European medical homeopathic license just say Europe ban aje me atuna me to me de specific drugs bi at the back of my yimu etumi at the boa sena condition no ebetumi ewie peye but esan sikasamunti machines no ya limited yensa ka bako 5 into ba Greater Accra region adenta anapay machine no ewo ho a yede ye adwuma yede ye nhwehwemu obepie mu ewo Kumase Ashanti region ejuso kwamo eno so machine wo ho a yede ye nhwehwemu obepie mu so wo takrade anapay so nyame ado machine wo ho a yede ye adwuma ena Cape Coast so nyame ado machine wo ho a yede ye adwuma ena nyame ado so the new branch the newest we are reopening Koforidua any Sefri nti bia wo any part of Eastern region a Koforidua ye de Koforidua ni kade sisi ya ye de omabomu wo Koforidua one of the biggest in Eastern region nti oba hoso a machine no ye adwuma wo ho but in intro
me ba ye de kade de na be ka ho
ye de be ka Koforidua ho nti na say Eastern region ya no Koforidua the capital no ho na ya focus me patwa
na na no wote say asa hotel kade home C4C homeopathy ho enkohobio Koforidua ankasa nti ya Koforidua no na ya merge bibia ho senia equipment no ebetumi aboa in the largest cell no enti mayen hihye nyame ya adoma echina se o hweme efri takwa o hweme free enzema secondary any part of Western region no echina na pa me ye adwuma wo takrade mpese me ye first introduction of the machine no na me ankasa meboa na dey ye a lot of deeper research oba na ye de woto so a like emfa ho oye obi krampo ade ba kwa ye me dani se ebia wonam ho no wonyare bibia anya wo but machine no betumi detect say ebia 2 hours time ana say ebia a year time ana say busumu mienu no udi eduane ABCD ana wuye bribi nti ama bribi hinta wo nipadua ni mu a ebede di wo this period and enokra na very interesting no ebede di say prevention is better than cure nti emma uhu ni ntemu a usi anokwan till say bia afede hunama kwawa no ebeto chimakra na afede de nsunsu aso brani pedua no nti Western region for wadaroma uyario unyario fa wo webushia ni obia munhia motakrade echina anapa 7 am na matinase 12 pm latest 2 p.m. na nyame adom masori me doctor ono so ofri all the way India ni broni na nyame adom a me dinu be pie takrade echina ba me pacho oye ote kanisen otitwi no pa yeah well apart from oka Bengali and osan eka twi yi pa into oba beto me ene India ni no e takrade echina na pa into Western region for munhia anye e wo ho ena fidia eye fiada Friday so wo share in any part of Central region but modern na be hia ye so e wo Cape Coast nyame ya domas efiada Friday 7 a.m. Into Cape Coast ye wo eye Addison Gardens ni opposite behind Asakwa Motors on the Holy Child Secondary School Road no Green Hill ube say C4C homeopathy ayarasabia no ewo ho into ubi bia wuye bia no bomoden utumi ban tema later by 6:30 man uba ye be show 10 na wako enya ade no kra edili inro ni ade ahudo ina ye de be ma obia na say
me the numbers mienu na that screen anim no me ba chochro we are mebobo number no first 200 a mobile free numbers no all the branches ni no mame registration your lifetime your amount 50% discount 50% discount enti kai say ushia Dr. Chematin e china watakrade Cape Coast for so amoban mu shia mi wo Cape Coast e wo Friday and a power to Greater Accra region and client eben wa bomodi na share me one client and a pay na mame yen hwe na wapomudin tu yare o yare bia wechin e bia wa try herbal wa try orthodox what try Ghana homeopathy? She say, no, we don't deal with Ghana homeopathy. Yeah, homeopathy no, foreign India. Homeopathy, specifically India and Germany.
Okay.
Number senior 5,000 40 328 0500 040 328 and I say 331 0500 040 328 and I said 331. The first 200 are mobile free lines in the wall screen no any so no ma make sure farmer will bush any farmer will be Amsterdam for me patrol kai say next week Tuesday. So ye be Amsterdam ye be once a week due to the COVID way nunti. Once a week, next week Tuesday, Amsterdam, Juma. The Bomodin na and ne Accra, Shiame, Adenta SDA Junction, a Chinata Crade, and if you are so Cape Coast 050 0040 328, and I say 331.
Yeah, the young come no SC NT numbers no screen so shana obobo and I watch and I say a bit delay wa. Fa phone no etwa na entumi mmo ankomo ye din ne no de me de wom kra ne se bibi wa adwen ni mu a etibi mo di pa ya de basabasa wa hwe abeka se ye ni suban de bi oyare oyare ebi de suban ne den oye basabasa but se yare adwen no ho ba bi no yare ono so ha no nti obua no anu ahwetim na de bia wa ma bibia e basa oyare C4C homeopathic hospital beboa no Entifa numbers no neto na mo Dr. Mpacho ye da se.
Oh hima me da se.
Yen komo ayedi ye de asi hanum se na na akoye wuku adanti ye besua de. Ene na wotwe etwa mu no yentimi asua de fa cha efi se Deborah ene ne maame eba ha so nim Deborah nkomo no. Na ahwefo nso me da masepa me ne Deborah ne maame ye da mosenya me sure because odo na mo de britia wa bia da na di no ehye ni entikoso a na wokakra wa wo no. Fabua se ye hia school e beje Deborah afa ye hia ne pampers ne ne pad ne akonya obetina mu ni ade bedi agro why ye damo ye gemu den so ntika kra no kra maye no medase pa enne ye nsua de enti ye ba be sua de na wanya bibia betimi de won sa ye e de atoa abrabo ne so ye sua fascinator ye nhwemba so my crowd so why a crowd of one dia and to some no be me komo we no na wasenya be fufura wo de wonsa e ne beye a wo de betwa abrabo ne so ye sua de tumedi so enti and then so ya saba Sunday Latizan ho wo be fufura de maye ya wo benye bibie sua e de afu Sunday Latizan na no ye da se wai na me sure say wa boa ya ma ya hwefo no e bi no manya bibie sua ya na ifredi ku yo mu ya se ye cry say ye ne he ya that's it. Let me show. Patrol and then so then I'll show you. Patrol and then no match fascinator. Fascinator. And no a check a shepherd I from. But some could be wedding. And now we are naming baby up a song. Oh, okay. Show a simple one for a shady program. Sure. Let's just see. Indeed, you near my baby. Patrol. Where you been? Because as an abe fascinator, you were fascinated more ruby. Okay, but near me, base is here and near block. You will go higher blocking. You block a chair, Cassa. But near me, any day near a chair, and Cassa. You know, ye normal one to be at mission. We are near used to fascinator. Until near my window saying no star or mope. Yes,
It's in Pacho Bay, fascinator, Obey here to Alice Bank. My friend Alice Bank.
Okay, Alice Bank.
Alice Bank.
Sure.
The sizes, but it depending on size I open.
Okay.
But it may use small size.
The small size never cooking.
Yeah. A cope, yeah. A moon air. Sure. A cope, yeah. We here Alice Bank. Now we here arrow stick. We have an arrow stick. Feather stick. What me I use for beer. Beer to read it.
But what's your friend say?
Feather stick or arrow stick.
And I say arrow. It did this all there too.
Okay. And now open here flower. Flower. And now feather tree. We know so I'm friend. Your person feathers. But once I will tree so. To local market, because open feather tree. Okay. And yeah, will be at home. One more ton, you may be more ton. And now, open here bridal nets. Way a net. When I from or multi channel, what they are here or my chef. And they are matching on gown. Say na ye te on ba so an say say omo dia show me ni sakra ba so say me I see that no way here wo cinnamon we your friend cinnamon no e ba no color be okay we your red e ba no color be color bia we can ke bia now when you capital from the board when you day for me a channel but who say we must share check see any adeno but we mun anti we na the board no so window no so anti so who I am go na carpenter for the money mu so ka koto we send success so ye okay we see na we nya scissors now we nya blue gun yo blue stick and UH and I see a blue Joe and say when you are home with the Beckham local market also pay 0.40 and no normal 0 no I used to because they thickness no edition say I say and say that near a normal yeah 0.40 when you are Nana can baby says an iron your bed. Iron is when come on, engine, and my fascinator in the shoe. Now, when you are matter, your bed so my animals, okay. And I will blue gun, like a shoe. Until patch of me, show me a day fascinator in the shed. Okay, we are in the shed. Now, I won't say I come. Now, when you will take measure, show. Patronium obeying for fascinator. I say, it said they were boss natural. I feel a chassis, the summer when you come home. Now, soon you be soon. Now they are two abrabon. So, some patro, yes, I say. Patro, yes, chassis, I'll be found cinnamon. Now, what no one measure 3 inches. 3. It depending on size are open. Okay. Open say fascinator now when you name size send your person on your media. But I 3 less swap into 5. So we measure 5. Say. Now me try. We measure do I know which. Okay. It's only inches in crown. What the two swap? What the two swap? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why I just said do no. Depending on size are open. Now all the two swap now which. But one day, because we a beginner, what they took so I was saying on far shock, and now say BB and my king, send a baby, I'll be one line. Yes, sir, baby, not my now we took us a channel in bias, and to bias no channel. Okay, see, we say measurement now take here. No one measurement. It's not to say yes, so on it in say, I bring baby, I know only one now. You measure 5. Okay. na wa fold ubebum
na other na ultra 2 per 1 trip
ultra 2 because of design na me
so we get
ebe depend you person design in here be bra ni na is now send them
the so we get okay
nti me can be ni ba be bum mi asana be bum no ube fold ya no ne kakra no se no be fold ya na e je akosia no
okay
so na be ya be ma work na aye
na anoment tete tete say antuma wo kama wo bu ano so na be ya no ahoma na ntwehwe yo enti me gidi sese de oye no so wo ya to trim wa hye e ho na so nti wa twa wie ni so twa wie ya na wa hyase so bu ano no na ye kama
tinye bu wie ye no na folding me bu mu ye no yo enti obu mu ye no na wa trim
okay
ade na me try o say we trim na e tenten
okay
so we ye back we ya me try too until me the same thing sa na me ye we sa na me ye we
okay Chemu na ya no na yebu
obebu ano
enti yebu ni de measurement na ho ne mo na se
wona se on na kata
okay
ena bi mo so ha omu obi wo ha no ani se ofa ya no wa
yebu mi no
na wa chefe ebi timi yefe because o chima owi a obe yisu ayo anti obeto
be ma na okay
enti obi wo ha ofa no ani se wa yitu
ayo ne be yes aduma
ba cho ayo enti
okay tenda hey so no
yeah no ye wie two na me try me bu me
okay
see akase better
yo eti se baby a wo no unni lighter o timi the box iron pra eye ne ye ba be ye
but say iron ne ye shi
ba cho ye koso
etimi etu eyesha ode to so pe
na ni aka ayo na se
na aka yo se sa bi bi fufa na ala na
okay enti shene so sa se na be ya unko hiti no bebre sa odi si ayo no so we na etu aka ayo na se na woni so ayo han so ho enti entwem woni so nyo han ne mo suade ye shene so obeto de na so ma ayo no enti buta enti ama woto no ne dey
me too because the one to na udi ye chena e shewa na infama bono ka na e o se enye fe
okay
it's one na aye e stretch ade no ti abebi aye di no se ya trim na ya to but enye pepepe
ni mi enu ne nye pepepe
o sha size no baby so same baby
okay
esa na ubetwa no akọ na wonya shape na size na obe
dini so no okay te esa the tenting no ene ne kase ne ya de
no nyefe se se bi yete pesisi ju
enti ss na ya fa nya hwere no ene na wo twa to ebusuade wo hwe ye yensuade ewo Adom TV efisem komo hwehwe so na de yesua eye fascinator enti kwan ya yefa so ayeye no sa kwan no na standing artisan bi so a o chere Says I be
Yes, we are no such.
Oh, okay.
When you're shaping you.
Oh, the two way one. Sending me any child. But you just 2 months away. I'm on the cry.
Come on. Okay, it's a message. Shape okay, until we are before Alice Ban. Alice Ban, a ban color depending on your pen, a ban color way, no, a ban color video. And so you are person yet or red, or better we red jewel. When you be teacher. We won't measure one and we will design. Send a size are open and then a case are open. And now what which are baby or but you better tea ever say a sheep name on the fair you I said begin at the we are or miss I was on measure then I may shape Ubenya the Cassian young measure but Usha shape I had the pro because why at it I had the same my teacher, my family, Panny, and my farm. Okay. I think I will go away now. So, this now, but I mean, once now, the shape no yeah, share so. Come on, say, two, say I, I'm at a child, but you. It's not a mission. It's also now, if you say, yes, she had the age of me, and my ocean. To me, I'm not one of say that. Okay, I say that we try because forming design be a jewel. Because family okay, Baba also the body. We are waiting now. Is the next one now we go say yeah. Trying to say yeah. Okay, now we are going. Send your person forming design yeah. We see me the back. Say again say me crossing. Send your person yeah. Send your person open yeah. In age shape, this how comfort the say away. In age shape, and style the say away. Stop the out in you. Na when you so emfa ho say nya homa no the room are flexible all the room na a na aden na yemfa glue no enye na yepam glue no obetimi the glue na ye but ne pam no ye safe because say all the glue no ye na ko wire okay be ha adwin because we use opam still abesa use glue it is better say obe pam first asa where you so glue yeah tia see enti fascinator
ena egusu a ye no se wo hu se efi na hyase na twitwa ye to ye etwitwa ho ye koapua mu sese eduru ne pam so enti yegusu
timpacho mapam awie
anti ehia ne pam bebre ya de ehia se be kan
me de be kan bom keke
okay ti me gidi se ehon so
wase opam wia na wakati no
yo
wachichiri na wetwa enti mpacho wotwitwa wie hihye no se ne opena na wafa wodame
yo
ye chobi me fe ebi mo fe ne chobi se ne opesa on fe ne bia no
ya tiase
eno no be ma no o de o Alice ban ne be hye no ha na we na wo ye no wotwitwa ye no wahihye ne se ne opese enye wo ti so
yo
ti any how any style bia ope bia no wotimi hihye no na aye kama
okay
ti se edoso a on se me de ato ha ebi apese enhye bia no wotimi de bi so to ha na amano different se ne opese wonye ni bia ebe
I see okay
nti ye me to aso na nti ufa Alice ban na we na wo ye no o si na me na o try no be hu pieces na wakati a no wabum mienu na wasa ebum na wama no wakati kakra e pese yen fa nhye Alice ban no se na be ya we ni be koso
okay
obekati on fan to so sa
okay
yes a ebe show
e ma na nye fe
ebe show nti obefa we no na wakati kakra se na be obenya shape say
se de utwa no me so untwa unye ne bi oni ehwe mi hu se uye sei ti sa de ni ni a
na wabu
na uye sei so nti say sei e no ye ne sei e no san ye ne sei me bua na utwa ha
na utwa ha na wetwa ne sei wetwa kitwe bi untwensi wetwa kitwe bi
se de utwa tade ko
utwa atade ko no wetwa ne kitwe bi
okay
uwia na we
na ubie mu a
ubenya o shape na
jo na wenya ntokro
mienu no enti minya atokro tu no me de be hye me de Alice ban no e be hye se na be ya e be rura eye we na metwa no me pese enrem se ba me nkoye ejuma bi a echina bi ehye obi a obehu se glue aye ho basa
I see Besro ye fascinator na yenwie enu nti na wotwe senne ye de ne aka no aye ofa tosomienu no enso bebro sesi ade na wohwe ye ne de eye akade no aye de fascinator no se wo behu adeko aye de ye ene bebia ye hyase bedu ye na akase ye be ye de asi ho no ho se fascinator no sei ene ye ne ntinyame ye adom a ene na wohwe ye besanso ato aso enti ebusua Dimachi ewo Instagram ene Facebook Mame Chira Diamond ena afei Adom TV Facebook ye de beto ho se na be ya ha no wanya daje ahwe ne yi a eho no wobetumi ahwe ne yi na wahye ne nso na wasua ye na Unemployment Association no frim hwe ni ho de ma sua ye ton ne nya sika ne fa bo ho bra eno ne ye nsua de ebotaye midin de Mame Chira Diamond anopai so medase papa Deborah ene ne Mame se me nka nche mo se nyame nhyira mo nyina me guso a me kai ahwefo se obi obetumi aboa me ama manya sofo obi nim ene na yire Florence obi nim no mesra mo no mo ame wae na ehia no maboa Deborah sister Debbie bra Kobolo one love Kobolo sister mpache we de o name wo ho enti wono so ne ho fefe te se wo akokọ kama te se wo a enti yemwa Deborah wate na eja akola no so onya abrabo papa emfa ho so yare because enuanom bi te se ono nso a omo yare no nyame adom omunya school kɔ ne ade no omatimi ema omunan esi baabi ntimi sro Deborah maame number no ne momo no kakra bi obenya bia fama no mame why 0241 232 425 0241 232 425 Mrs. Subio 0241 232 425 edin na beba no Benis Adi na yemwa Deborah wate mpacho me da sese wa yesa nyame enhira na kai say ba kofo didi abonten nye nikenti ebusua ye obetumi di abo obibia boa no 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 so ntimi nko na nim brabom na nani amebro ofisi onko a wonya wo ho a obi ani bebro ene nkomo a yedi wa afisem so no ha na brama kwan ma me de si aman hene kwabena santene abejafo betena se na bodi mpensempensemu e de ato a so former Ashanti Regional Minister Honorable Niama Donkompacho Memuachi mechiao pa ebusia won so mechiao edase sanopo ne medi ahia e wo afisem komo cheche so ye bedi ahia bio e wo prem to bre kase so medase.
Well, yeah, trust you. It's always good to be here. Mpese and also Ken answer. And yeah, 30th birthday, CEO Multimedia Group Ken answer. And then already 30 years. Young, dynamic CEO. Make a Mama of Israel. Hey, 30 pa. So Uncle Ken answer. Maybe I'll to be a short to office. Happy birthday. If we Badwam crew no ye de ma ye ka se onyame nkoso mo ahoden ni nimde ene abotra wo de betenetene na wa ma adwuma no akodu mpempen so a se edu ti happy birthday me sure say free ape what we can offer you this morning in return for aduane a so de be man is to come and sing along with you a happy birthday song na uwia aja de ye funji ane me enti wape Badwam team no hwe anu aduane Benguni fufu ni wachi ni they can multimedia so nti multimedia group COO Kenansa Edina Oda and happy birthday once again. Yeah, try come on so Fred Agbanya Tenase Sansona Sampana Tenase. It is now clear that he needs just 2 minutes or 2 days. Abodino in terms of Kumasi Mayor. It's very clear now. That the next substantive mayor for Ashanti region, in this case Kumasi, Kumasi City Council, the Mensing Krachi Obaho. He continues to be in the academia, a teacher, a philanthropist, and a butcher, and a one-time a football administrator, a politician, and a secretary to the MPP in Ashanti region. An advocate always for what is right. Era a year Sampine. And Sam Akwaba. Congratulations in advance.
Okay.
Oh, Nasi Juma with you. I can tell you. Your course within this week, he changes about or he maintain your more. Can give you about 15 top of my head. You who cratano, but the yen say the cratan be shady pan in sem and sana what cancer because you are seeing who come boss will be now if I go fancy be about some the end is sealed. About 400 years with you and Slaby is sealed every boyfriend and arsenal. Now also you have to go a certain mile that you cannot go as an individual or as a person. Kumasi for ahoden ni nyansa ni akwankyere ni mmoa bi a modbeboa era Sampine mofa mo ano na wako bia ma santiman begide say once ote kokko so clear ode enche bi ode akotade de be hye no ne ode nkunima botiri na ma no oyifiri ho wi Kumasi for a very important ontimi nya successful without support until the next mayor Mrs. Ubim emphasis mayor Kumasi Sampine. On your British, you're careful about that Sampine. And Sam. no.
Unim edino. Ose kwabranse chidese. Ose dem mi ka se bi kire oha. Na ye call benhia ekudi ade na otumfo ye call ni na chambers lunch. Na ose ade no se dia ye wo the traditional santeduane na ye lunch my. Na kenten kriti gina no o kire duane o kire we no ama na history sa. Ti be wie a o ma say bon appetit de nyina ni de na otumfo epeja na ni no behwe mani. Na se sampan na am se na wona fi chichwere no na am se nana na se sampan ni chichwere de na am so nana sam ne de ye mi roma din na pan no so ye me papa din na fie de edi ade to me pa de efrem kwabran sachi na sa ha abin mati asem na se na wo kantekraji kan nuani sem nyina na abo trinko na wo sere aduani bia so na nam da so krom ha so ye so na hwedam nyina so etubu na esenka nam se nana ntema mrante ne ka no wote o se ametipa na me meka bi ejimi fi edin pa de
okay, Kwabransechi.
But just say Uko school documentations na so for nan ka hunti no officially no won't mean fanya ubi bia.
Okay, so Deputy Director International Relations and Foreign Affairs for the NDC, Fred Agbanyo, Debia Damika, me nua Prekope. We fought a lot of battles together. We've been in those, and we're demonstrating over time that on also amanyo sem ayen pepe pene kwanso or you're part of it, or you're member of you or more politics, or combine addition on Brazilian and the credit, or more Juma Moyem. So, and you say, or am I down for the engine overcatch was a common had a minor and he's forthright in his delivery. Was a football administrator, a businessman, and very soon he will be called Dr. Fred Agbanyo. Very, very soon, was Ogusua Usuya dear, so be just a Abasobodiano. Fred Akwaba.
Kora me Joso.
Okay, you better come on.
Nyame ne beda na ase. Say bibia da ne kwam.
Okay.
Na sa na appointed authority na no pe wa announce it. Nfa kwenya na me mbo me nua.
No kura em won wa.
Me mbo me na sampa abaso.
So the condition that we start on. So now you appointed authority no. Na dey o ka ka dey.
Da me fa no. Me gina no so na. Say wa okay ye who be that.
Yeah.
Creator be at me sign.
Yeah, I say we cry.
E ka congratulations. But the creator ni be do some na do some no. Say na ye disie.
Yeah.
Ka creator ni na ka ye. But we know that job be at. Na me na sampan yes what ye nti. E me say wa sum MPP party dey ba. Wa boy djuma wa ye djuma na che. Me da bia me ka say party djuma ye no. Tunche djuma. Se bi anopa ewie anwumre onam. Bi ba dwen say ka party djuma ene say radio ni TV nko e betena so.
Yeah.
Na field work na ye no kamera ntokru na ye wurewure mu nya ye no nyama ye hyiahia o party adwuma ye mu no edwin be kan nyina wo bedwuma na fonte ne da hye ho na wa small man asante mamu so de ho na the stronghold of the party na wa ye general secretary of the party in that area for all these years ba yo mo win power na ya enua comrade Duncan Central Region na also ye secretary preoccupy no anya regional minister tenaga me hwe no say o menua so de enya santi memu de e fa bi san hye got ya mo so ko edwuma wo reference abatwa na mu ya abapesu osuro moja na de sika hye nta obet mi atwa aponche ana but one paba man so complain that better point where ka de sere no
politics say odom ku a
that's right
ufa hu bibia
na de be ma obi anti sapan ye bomb pa ma se nyame boa na ye de se dwuma kese de hye wonsa asante de mo stronghold pressure and the offer kwa every day obedru dwuma be na for gu ho obi abepa bi na mesra ne say human relation
we na ujira me de maka no so
appointing authority comrade so na me can do appointing authority na me na wanya bote me so abote bebre party for ne be ba me pe we me untimi nya ni nyina ba kasade ena ya dia ehia bebre na osoko da obe free also oni obim no asante ma bold this and
exactly
let me den sa kire so oba be ye mayor no e na weni ba
of course
and na get a regional minister so obi a ya
ba
na ade we extra bi o me the camera Ghana for pade pa o
yes
and to be a better Ghana for pade pa no nipa ne dey agro
nyama hu e koso memu a yebu ye ni ago so Ghana fon pel enti wo a obetnya nya kokudro de una see from say debi we de enye menye no at the end of the day obi abo abaso so ya depa enti take a cue from what the regional minister and Greater Accra is doing. Go back to Ashanti region na ko ebi na embo depa ya menka. Health
Minister Kwaku Agyeman has admitted that he independently approached the purchase of a $64.6 million contract for Sputnik V vaccine from Russia out of frustration. He told the ad hoc committee of parliament tasked to probe the controversial Sputnik V vaccines procurement agreement that accumulated frustrations to procure the vaccines for the country compelled him to disregard parliamentary approval as required by Article 181(5) of the 1992 Constitution. In the minister's justification, he had plans to formally seek parliamentary approval after independently approving the $64.6 million contract. When asked, and I quote, Ghana has an embassy in Russia. You are aware that it has a trade minister. Russia has a diplomatic relationship with Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah is Ghana. Yet, you went ahead to sign a contract with a private person on the 9th of March to get vaccines from Russia before you wrote on the 23rd of March to the Russian Minister of Trade. And then on the 28th of April to the Foreign Minister of Russia. Will you say this was prudent under the circumstances? Mr. Agyeman responded, the best at the time was what I did for prudence at that time of the pandemic and my frustrations. I would not say so. If it were now, that would have been different. So that's coming from my health minister, Kwaku Agyeman Menu. Fred, when I tell you, who know what say, there be some private team in Chimua, ABA brain.
Come on, that's it. And Barika de Sala.
Barika de.
Edema Yenuanum. I'm bompa my fast na bompa omudi way. Metiasembe no anyame de say to be ekokoso baby. Sampan crew. Sanyama na
very unfortunate. Yeah.
There be ye gi eni, ye there address no ayamaye. Na nke hu nya so bi abehwe ne nkwa.
Na kwa da uji oni all the two
na do any there onwa onti ase. Ye best Yenuanum say ye gi eni na ya ye ni moderation. Say be ya end your hand out telephone break. Yewura FNS
Kwaku Agyeman
Menu. So if you run half.
Yeah,
the constituency Doma is well. My call, akwe ejuma campaign tali na me call da. Na Kwamra Santa me kasa de fa mpenifo bi ho a eya na emya. Because o hwe papa ye kan ho asemi ya, o ye ne health minister. Onya mboframba. O ye papa peni a ne ne fie. O ye obi so anya kwenya asum Ghana man in different capacities. Parliament na kan wase kan watena wache. At one point in time, Krano na the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee. And you can't procurement in Sema. My understanding is I'm an accountant or a finance person. It's not necessarily a medical person. And you can't procurement. You can't Ganamra or a member of parliament. And you bisa and a bit you appear before a committee of parliament. Now what can ye? Na my opinion nado. Sometimes we can't be Nyamia dum kesi wa yewe. Bobo brasa baneti end. Not the Ghana mind kesi da sha onsa. Me kai so win election your court article koso. E futua na nade ma President Akufo-Addo ne se. Bibia we du nei. Unhia wiase nyama so de koyehwe. Na ehia na din pa na ode beja echi no. Why should the health minister still remain at post? Come out this Wednesday morning. Whatever the case is, say wabuga na mrasto patnai. Yariaba, ye Pedro, ye the emergency measures about put in place. Say bet me a fast track nyama. You see out of place or be a chairman of a public account committee of parliament. I also a member of parliament. Say a person called procure a draw every Russia. Na Ghana mrachre say every foreign contract be about intent to be ano. Obey here parliamentary approval. Enti pen ni paper a ye chokrata da go to parliament nim say oh me nuanom yare abei ye ho ya che ya te say drone bi ewo e fe ne say Russia enti e pa ko to be ya committee we frɛ e fe ne say speaker of parliament ni penifo e ka ho mo hwɛ so nene ya na munya bibi mame na metime ko pay drive ambra e fa magana fo na ne me ya Russia ne Ghana anyanko fe wo ye ntem de obi anim ye embassy e wo China hobby anameboa Russia hobby enti se company bi wo Russia na produce a draw we are even told at the point in time say camera Ghana ha no be pilot no omu din drone bi ba ha e be test ni na ka ho nyina enti so manya gidie wo Ghana aba ha be sa de no that alone is a platform could have leverage on say be nye draw crazy at a cheaper cost than what is in the open market eye den na your minister etime pre no ekopo bi di fi Dubai so nye middleman ese oman na mini oti na me hia bi da free wonche ha na ma ba cameraman che wa ha say oh minia koman ni hona kwa ewe mame senya adwi bi na eta echiri say ebia me se na me kwa de kana na bi wom a menya me chefa bi da free ne nchen ade na me de ne ba be shem na we are told say a drone figure no has been inflated almost by 100%. A drone that to abonte where have organization na can say mayen tono beyond a certain price, which is about $9 to $10 no. Now they are namakota about $19. Now minister also pressure than so. Hey, now to make pressure for is then emergency sit
the times that we find ourselves.
A drone timelines now by my year about procuring of this vaccine. Almost me so. They were never able to meet the timelines. As a matter of fact, the first consignment could be drawn by me. I have vaccinated a month for. The time within a case, second jab. Amba, yet me and so. And then I can say 30 million Ghanaians, and if I never vaccinate you more. Come on, Miss, if I never vaccinate you more. And do you know what the last time I don't even do Ghana? Yami and my domide, my yami 2 jabs. And if I never be. And the minister excuse no my no me giwa minti ase hwe omaimu ama for ko jail for causing financial loss to the state down enye so ma bokro no ada negligence keke nti o wakoda nsawam se ne health minister no ono ankasa ne conscience ent me preke no no nkase debi ni abai de me twe me ho agina nchen not you are still house and it's an contract there dabi beba ebia na mampeni akufado ni obi obebo no bai ebia na ba fufuro bi aba ebia na by that time ni wenya kwanim kama ka ho ni health enche da nya den enso am da nya easy o me kada manyo sima ye ebia minister find say oba be defend the minister but then of the Ghana assembly account.
But sir,
the money is involved.
But you're picking it from a different angle. Probably you also don't know the conditions under which we're explaining to us. As of that time, he thought of the people of Ghana more because these are the major reasons out of
it. Yeah. Edro nipewu. Yeah. Nipanya yara ma Eti a phone call to Russia. Email to the embassy. Too much, my minister. I don't think that Canada or free Abekoha, our coffee Dubai. Ekope made my best. Is this saying, say, without that middleman, so large and I can donate me? Is the minister saying, say, Onim say without a large now introduced into the middle honor, or not the commission? Onim. Was it not avoidable? Was it not? So what is the minister saying? Emergency incident. It's an emergency cry. So why didn't you just use the straight path? I'll call one. Who are member of parliament? Majority the minority leader, speaker, so a one-way call, say an emergency. Na ekotos ade we. Ebianka that meeting, obi twena agency there be minister. Baby a ode kono emboaye. Ghana be boka. Enta ka fani sei. Anka ne bo ye wa kewa. Okay. So the excuse is not tenable. Okay. The excuse, no, anybody who comes to justify this thing, that's so with his own integrity at stake. For me, minister, and good thing, on one judge say, I can never de and I'm not to ye. And to also be defender, no defender, could say.
All right.
Etimedia Mr. Nancy, I actually am for us. Yemba ya de ofine ya boma. I just say empower masemo. We do it to serve as what a deterrent. Ya chena say be your china onyebi obi for so onyebi. Nancy be here say me born the call do say babokro no. I don't have any evidence say how much is kabiedi. I can conjecture, I can speculate, but there's no concrete evidence to that effect. But I the way Anyama call by no. Anybody who draws that conclusion will not be far from the truth. Okay. But the point I'm making is that to the extent that he himself admitted that Debbie and I'm only went to ye na akọdwenu ye a ebi akanko ne sadia the best rest of judgment to on jina chain na ye ma won kwa na ehwehwe ekwan ye fa so a sala age fi Dubai ba mu bi ekwan ye fa so a World Health Organization abetire say edroi maye ntono more than $10 na Ghana nkwa na goto no $19 na sika buburu ja eka ho asemi ye hwe no kwa no na embe kirekire mu anya bia $19 ni nyina no edu company ni nchen na anya bia he na ekọ sheik ni nchen e wo Dubai sheik ni je ne share no anya bia no kwa na edi ya na ana kitua bi so find way e ba minister ni nchen. We need to know now if the government is quiet on this, if the president is quiet on this, the only conclusion anybody meaningfully can draw is that maybe the president himself is a beneficiary of whatever booty they might have created out of this issue.
Okay,
we don't want to conjecture.
We just started the conversation.
Right
it's not ending here, but my main cow says so called Kel Charcoal toothpaste. The check why not really the edge. Makanova Kaiko body tree now the bidia one. Now they choose an idea. I bear for Indiana Bentia Kessi any Kel Charcoal toothpaste. No, your body tree the bidia if you want your Kessi any and the idea no ye I bear for paste amawa. Ultimately, be choose. I'm an apori yipa. I'm a bibia ko kama. Edema. And can be free ma ba. Pampe be free ma ba. Kama. Afi ebuama. Empendo do kra oko. There's this one also. Suit me ete kama. Kel Charcoal toothpaste kwada a different in siya kope me paying for so ana etimi use. Make I say when see another quality product from Samara. Kel company. I say Kel Charcoal toothpaste. I say. Happy smile. Ne obi an etimi sre. CD capsules so CD ointment so kai say ene ade ba ko hia kase pa ne say se wapo no wapo so ye ya sasabro dunya afi wo nante kakra te say nyame anim ni honam no 82 ye pa pe ointment no na fa twitwi so na afi wape capsules no e boost the immune system e mo anwodin sonko pe bia to kan shi drug lane Ecus Pharmacy, Gapson Pharmacy, and Akofodria so Danny Herbal e Kumase Ashtown afi wo pharmacy na say a drugstore bia unya bia to on. Fred 020-9682-836 or 050-5767-425 no etimi no akasa. Na masaka say St. Andrews College of Healthcare ona the sao St. Andrews College Ultimate Remedial School. Nti wa person chon so no. Wa person ko janti tia o nursing 2 years. Oko St. Andrews College of Healthcare. Oko asa chon so ni bi ma Ultimate Remedial School na won dia ban. Won krabata ni bi wo Mankasim session sanyo so anafi asimfo so frɛ 0244 696911 and 0207891004 no what even when the enkita Sam. Yep, Fred Abonyo calls for the minister to, as of this point, to resign and should not wait for.
Me inshallah me hey foreman. Na ye na wasi. Wa mpa ye nya me di na so ache. Na ye nua no Muslimin for ye ma on baka di sala enra. Wa mo esum no saa nhihye no ehia won pa. Na de na ya said the Fred no di kankan no ye Ethiopia o mo se to aboabo honum no. The tada bia ne ma bi won ti ase say wo kwa sorry na de bibi say be sure ho na wia so wo ji wani say accidental say ye den yo na etuo no ebeto. This time I am the say Fred alpha propaganda ameka ho ankoka say insecurity team etuo no to
some of us maka na waka ana o video so no want to that is insecurity in the country
yeah
asema me be kan ne asebia wonu mienu anane miensa obia wona dwuna ni said o dey approach no se wo kana enyo da enka se wo be defend obi aden na wo dey obi accuse obi when you know actually say what so fact na wo dey ba no enye no kresa. First of all obi atodro yato Sputnik vaccine no Sputnik V no ana 5 no Ghana to bi Ghana to bi yenti akapre yenti a one dime emobia nipa no kura na na esenka odi bi bra no sa sheik no mo ka no onu ankasa din krata de abrogate contract say aduro no kura ho aye din ama no ma onya bi nti nhihye ne Ghana ye no wotwam. That is the bottom line. That is the bottom line. Ebien osi adenti no wo at post oka asam mimitie no pa okọ committee na nim no minia on resign no beko community na nim wo capacity being in which capacity
former minister
sir why are they sitting? Because he's the minister. Woman committee ni say former minister numra.
The friend because also conscience is up to this point frustration
no papa ne kasa no o ka kire say okotu emergency directives act be say o work within that and yes am no kan na ye asede ana bibi say ovia formally no o de beko parliament anim e mo ma ratify because e idea emergency situations in here. The fight against COVID, ever Ghana ha. I could do level. You are seeing in idea example ye cano. It did not come by accident. And you have been a teeny fee. Ena assembly see ye. Nyame adum yes. But nyame adum no or the funny paso. Inti shisheya if you president any minister any health authorities one more abejakuo no e pa wo mo a no mo yes adwuma no san hihye no ena dia bedu ne ena me no ka say vaccine no kura wiase nyinara ashoto mebo a ashoto India fo a wo mo so mo ye ba bia de be wo ye no AstraZeneca wo mo factory na ye no ho no wo mo ankasa no e wo challenges if you so mo kro no de eye won Russia for na ankasa mo wo Sputnik no eno enso wo nasem America for e de mo so mo ye no wo mo hold millions of vials mo so mo ma MP mpo nko ye wo UK ma wo mo disikatwitwi the millions of pounds sterling ekoto asempo and send wo mo develop vaccine no. So be make sure say woman microphone nyina ya wo avie. Into what there we a businessman. Fred we a businessman and a football administrator and a propagandist so. Mami fan to aso. So we the propaganda secretary na one party. Well, when him say nipa and the basic principles of world economics say demand a so chain supplier yenim sem nipa kan no so de ba no start senka $26 mebo eno mu biti na ba $19 no yenti akapre emoka me mpese committee na adwuma medical ebu obi bima na mebu obi for eno ti na my very cautious in what I say no but yam fa no kro no ewu mu no enka nipa na been candid or say yes ojetum samre no na enema ekoso nipa da ewuo said na COVID no aye hu amayen na fata so otu adamo enti se committee ni wi o adwuma no mu hu se ampa emra bi se wubu so ananso se wo ma o man bo ka anawo ye sei na ye de ne koto ba bi twatire no etwa ni tafiri so a na ndem akwa kutwa ni tafiri so. But until then, Mr. Oma explanations. A better be so etrim, yet better to run home, the orcano and no concern now. Ebu, a buona welcome crofo, a creating presidency a couture be become. World Health Organization, one casa, one COVAX facility no, a year she share no. bisa say ena me no kasai mo mu no kra no wo mo stock ana they don't have it enti bo no be control no nipa no ayese ekomaba obi konya gari lonka ba ko a onu nanim say do obeton no ebi say komaba efie bia mu pegare ni bia di onu nkwa na wo bie ana nipa miensa bi na wo bie ti nipa mpim num no you depend on the 3 people nipa miensa no wo mu se bi enye ayamye bi na bebo mu ana adwempa bi na bebo mu say oh ne eto ne kapre still no se bi ni hompo ne wo kakra yensa fa mu kapra
tu susu se sa na montu na minister tu no unhu se mfom so bia na se
because se mi hu se mfom so bia me say committee no ye na djuma committee no bewie na djuma no de report abase na namo no otuni ya na ontu ni yie me metra han emo na ba so se wa ya ade me metra han condemn no so se wati the moment I would say wa ya ade no I'm be prejudicial to the work of the committee.
But he's explained himself.
The moment I remember metra han say
based on his explanation of Jamaye no etasum ema.
Oh, committee no be say question.
No, based on that explanation, that's why we are having this conversation.
Committee no emeka wrong be why.
No, the committee we respect the committee. Young contrary to probably the committee say, yeah, but here say Minister Nankasa no this same or the other tour as to reason why these things are happening. No, only Minister na the committee is still working.
What can I say?
Yeah.
Emre numu. Enema na ekoso no na hu hia se obeye ni se na eye na enkonya ni sa nti yan carry bienu no say wo in the situations of emergency hwe ena no South Africa na omo eja airshare no mami bi ne ba otuni free abrosan so say wo mo a ewo from no enso no there could have been the situation na enko slip off obi nsam na akura no ahwe obi nso beka se senkakra no hwe ho a ngobi be se adan na mame no onu amfa na mmɔ no bo no amfa na mfagya no mampie na ɔhye nso nti emergency situations no calls for measures but ni nyina ye ka no ye de betoto mra no ho the emergency actions no take here no or contravene any part of the laws and regulations na se bad sa na omo establish say na tia ni ehu. Now, so far, no, I cannot sit here. I know for sure, say so far, no, you can't talk about any financial loss or whatever, or loss of lives because of the action. And then, yeah, actually trying, no, and no, and about me, why too cautious. Let's allow the committee to finish with its work. All right. Now, it moves some bad.
Fred, let's allow the committee to work. And
but when you and your producer table the issue for discussion.
No, I'm saying, no, I know the suggestion about. No, he is saying that there's a committee on it.
We agree.
It is appropriate for us to really allow the committee to work.
The good thing is, it is not for nothing that committee is MSCT in public. It's not for nothing. So that we can also form our opinions based on what we are seeing and hearing.
Yeah.
And so we have the right now to run commentary based on what we have heard.
But opinions are not facts.
Nobody has said that. But the point is that what I've said is based on what the minister's own admissions. His own admissions. My conclusions are based on the minister's own admissions. And I make us the be. As a minister, I carry Okronfoka Kobokronwa. Camera, Obama reason. And
okay, so the premise is not Okronfo in this case.
But the point I'm making is that
person to an
and toss him.
And
because I'm saying
one.
Oh, can I finish?
Sometimes when
and yet appended a signature to it. Eba ni ye no. Saloon ego PSA ko jilo no kasa story. Okay, minister na involved. Yeah. And missing the minister can it's afterthought. He's trying to justify whatever that he did.
Okay. So
whatever emergency. Timelines for my in want me and the biaso. I don't think that's an pampas or pay drone in tema. And at the time now because to draw away. There was no shortage in market.
So problem you
the market at the time.
When the car say a drone from day one. Na ehun asem edi
amman be anya credit be the chain and that time
obi any evidence yakotu akapre ama obi Intimo bia ntra ha ano ntra baby en conclude say ka se bia na president cry beneficiaries of whatever yentia da ma nipa no akasa no ose odi edro ne ba no mo play na ko Dubai afama now Russia were relationship of course Russia were relationship America no need relationship Britain need relationship
and
so why are they not also giving us the opportunity to say
but we didn't go to any of those countries
we went to Russia at the exigencies of the time the airport to say the fan cancer
okay
and you come in Kruma Russia relationship
they so sign the contract Onyama a cost before the contract is finally signed
so let's
by the time the committee finishes their work you will see the amount of money we have spent as a state on this issue
champagne for this year
enti committee no maka me so wie na djuma ne hu se ye fa kwan bi so a emfata ene de koye ade no o man na boka bi a emfata ene de koye ade no ana ne papam ano ope ene de koye ade no do ye no so no me no kasa o man Ghana ye mo ka biara enam ne action o take ye no nipa biara nwu ana na sefo then we sit down draw our conclusions but what we are saying is the fact that we no publicly no na ye form your opinion and your fact because me say wo man hine me mpewasem na ye ka asem a me de betum once am de betum akwa say enya this one start this committee committee no mfi say ne bo no wo man ka say ekwa fa so procure you wo say ne bo no
but as for the prayer for
inti ye ka no bo na sem
ade na say ento no $10 na go to $19 anka me ka na kwa kasa che
mana France ye
me me kasa na abaji me mre kasa
mana France miso
na say bia no country defense ano yo rolling gam
until we establish the facts okay na hu say obi antu esika mu obi anya say no eno ene mfanka asem no na wo opinion ne de said de wo otu e bia na me mpewasem asem ne ka me kanda ne no said de madwunu mi susu say no.
Okay, so yan common so yan pj mo han say non kono ba ne sa akamni tukuma bi na non kono ebo hi Badwam on Adom TV multi TV. So Guy G, good morning. Wajibra Oshebo say it's a blessed happy birthday to the best mother and grandma alive, Mrs. Barbara upon West Legon. Mrs. Barbara upon West Legon. The message is simple. We pray you have a memorable day and even more memorable years ahead. If we Omamba Honum, Nana and Eliza, Onsonum, Mensa and Osei, and grandkids, Inshira and Nana Poma. So happy birthday, Grandma and sweet mom, Mrs. Barbara Opon, West Legon. Omamba and Onson, bro.
Now, we're done for Union order.
Gaji.
And no, they are got to platform. This is a Ghana, but then I'm saying here, we come on out. You walk on, we call a South Orange, you know, yet me dinner traffic, it me see none person in country.
So, Gaji,
what's the Michiano?
Okay, so Jayada. Na bibi anti mi ko kama ma. Well, you try and come on so what say.
Kwamra. Over the weekend, me and my sister and I NDC Washama. Enti medina akwenya we so na mama busuafo na mba ni na Yakob.
Okay.
And NDC party na so Washama so Yakob.
Okay, so me chrome this year baako era jew or Trasako also no other na your hokani awoda. Mrs. Felicia Jew. Mrs. Felicia Jew. Ya mfufo nyina achiao Mrs. Felicia Joe Ura bisa
na kwamra soldier for be na say sakoku school bi o Kumasi a so na mo dey am
no ho kra dey fa no the main important thing enura
da bi chemu
one
Obiamro me nwane fi on
chemu Kumasi abro mo say dey
you are going to be a mayor you have to respond no you are going to be a mayor you need to be responding to some of
Omahine
you don't say and then you are going to be a mayor
me kwa branch me ye hunu me
no you are going to be a mayor
but ma me ka sab chiro
mayor
go do question me say enya no kure
so me
so yes, it's a fact to say. Kumasi girl.
Enya no cry by fact.
High school.
Oh, enya no cry by fact say. Oh, ni bada say.
Omo
transfer.
Omo ye dede.
Yeah.
But say actually the fact say soldier for alcohol akobu woman no enya no kure.
And Nicola Chantro.
You dey asem kure.
Sama Nicola Chantro.
One police for reporter omo.
Enya police for media for mako. I just read it not.
Oh, but we cannot get it right on it. I
just read it not what you saying.
But I'm saying say listen. They
said Saturday come my entry come. Saturday we ka kra na fa soldier for go am my enjoy. Police
this action said the can some say no and the man and same be
there
were no media guys there. They went there the day after because even Etiana
after it happened
up into one narrative of the narrative that the students gave to them.
Okay,
so the 24 no a call honum no I catch them say any soldier for no there was one teamer that patrol Operation Cam Life team, no, and the core campus, they no, and I'm quite certain. But those who came there to restore order, were the police officers. One man could be here.
Colonel say a bomb so. Oh, the suicide say, camera, look at that. I a bomb
I tell the and some say, this man, me, the message that hear me, okay, COVID now, as at the daily infection rate, no, now you're 345 or so. It tells you, say, a man a year no. Yeah, Obenya transfer propaganda. Na Ghana for
one man come manager.
And it will be so a finisher here no. Near will be a 25, 18 infections. Now it's gotten to close to 400 a day. Into a culture say, man no na no. Ya san ko. Enkrofo to say, enya no krempo. And no nam TV back home. One could be some crofo, be saying, no mask bar, no bread, and to me who make no titino, or be so one job, or be so 2 jobs, or be and some no two. So we throw in caution to the winds. And then the president, I can say, ye jai your home. They say, hey, and I know most of demonstration. You see, COVID, baby, see, a person more exercising constitutional right. Your mom will call you now. What you need, she baby race now.
You see how dangerous this incoming mayor is. How dangerous this incoming mayor. Wow, this dangerous incoming mayor. Dangerous incoming mayor. Propagandist. I'm surprised. Oh, Kwasanti, member was here. Oh, Kwasanti, was here. John.
Let's look at the figures from Extreme. Let's look at the figures from Kumasi. Let's look at the figures from Accra. Sir, COVID no, Ben a dingini.
Demonstrator Ben and this Liben according to
the most important thing is say,
oh, well, when now.
Yes, Monimuha, Veronica bucket, any Samina, any tissue.
That's what we have to go back to.
Sanitizer, maybe, or no, or true. Be to caution to the wind or more mask.
That's him, you're not protected.
It will be sanitizer.
I don't want to in Abia too.
The most important thing is that the president can. We've abused the system. We went to
see. President can't say camera and see, president should stop advising us on COVID.
No,
because it's the center of the indiscipline. That is, I'm telling you, the president is at the center.
I'm not going to challenge you. But I'm saying that baby, you know.
He must not advise us because he is always causing the indiscipline. He is the president who is causing the indiscipline. I'm telling you, he's breaking a law in impunity.
Also, Cotranfia out media Janai.
Oh, my baby, you break a law in the Arab fearful.
You can't tell me who said COVID no, then she says, say a tear. Say a tear. Na say wo wo sise obi akoye enu ti no school money akran be ye obi
so ja fa akran na ye kan o say
why there e fata we say we didn't get you one vote because there's more to what happened than others asem na ye no kre
na ya bukola na bukola be trati use nya pa
Na na
First
uto
of all,
na Angola kana wo me you have
and the dancing man in discipline number no. Because they even like to the sense videos.
Who goes to go and demonstration?
They're posting videos on social media. Purportedly say,
can you imagine? Who goes to go and demonstration?
First, three statements on the Bible. What can police
say? Don't say what you have not seen.
What can police What can police statement?
Police statement is
even some of the videos be am there ba enya no kra wo mu claim say wo mu dia tutu wo mu pulu a wo mu anim action so
asa o ye police ni no be the document bia betu about tiam say nyampa na want to one now
oh yeah can say oh yeah
one have a time
wo ma penu nam ho na o breaking go
what's the fault of
thank you what is the president talking about?
Thank you. Solo the team, thank you. Thank you to all my Muslim friends. Razak, thank you.